And good evening. Had quite the weekend. I hope you guys had a great weekend as well. I'm trying to look at my notes and give you the update for the week. Last week, we began the journey of legitimate literary analysis, I would say. We had some reading before, but last week, I'm watching and listening to students, and you guys were really making some significant strides in analyzing the text, not just reading and summarizing or giving me some sort of, the color blue means this, but you're really starting to put things together. And now, after having read a couple of the O'Connor stories and hopefully enjoying the third over the weekend and for tomorrow, you're starting to see some patterns of hers and some of those motifs and symbols and archetypes that we discussed throughout. So I'm really enjoying listening to y'all, and I'm looking forward to. We'll get to this week, but I'll get to the what's going on this week here in just a little bit about what you're doing with all this information. So many of the students and myself have discovered quite a bit in the text this week. We're going to be working with O'Connor this week and the beginning of next week. We have the story reading on Monday. We'll have another one I'd like to have read by Wednesday, and then probably another one for the following Monday, and then we'll wrap things up, and then we'll be moving on to Marquez. So that's kind of where we are with the reading. And after that, we're going to be doing Dillard and then Wolf. But we'll have about 3 weeks on the Marquez, 3.5 weeks on Marquez. On the writing front, students did their turned in your first live writing assignments last week. We're outside of the practice and we're into the live stuff now, where you're getting grades. Again, we discussed it during the week, and I cannot help but reiterate to both students and parents, if anybody watches this, I'm not sure if anybody even watches these or not, but a grade is only an assessment of a specific assignment on a specific day. It is not a personal judgment. It's not like whether you're a good or bad person. It's just a grade, and I understand they're important. I don't discount that, but our job is to just work at bringing those to where we want by working to fit the criteria and then feeling as if we've accomplished that, right? So that's where we are. Again, I'm usually I'll be there tomorrow morning. We have a meeting, but I'm there in the mornings. I'm there in the afternoons. I've had students email me this weekend. It's fantastic. It doesn't bother me at all with regards to asking about what to do with in the assignments. So don't hesitate to do that. We are on solid ground, so I'm happy with the results of the writing. So we're in a good place, as good, if not better, than many years previous. So I'm happy with that. And many students have reached out for feedback and some solid learning, and we're really, I think, moving in the right direction. This week there is an FTC due tomorrow, so Monday morning. This is Sunday, but Monday morning or Monday during school, you have an FTC due. Please remember, if you are on campus during a day an assignment is due, the assignment needs to get turned in. If you are not in my class, if you get checked out beforehand or whatnot, or if you miss my class and you come to school later, you need to come and make sure that that assignment gets turned in. So if you are on campus that day, that assignment is due. You're going to be producing a group representation of what you've learned so far and open for what you're going to learn for the others. So it's going to be like producing a process is basically, I guess, be the best way to put it. You're producing a process, and I hope that you're enjoying the O'Connor stories, and I hope that you're enjoying the discussions that we're having. I can tell you I am, and I'm looking forward to seeing how much progress we do this week, and I look forward to reading your FTCs because they're just going to get better and better every week. And as mentioned in the beginning of the year, It will not take long for you to look back at what you've done, and you're gonna think, I don't even know who that writer is. I feel so much more confident, and your writing's gonna be more solid than you can ever imagine. So, or maybe you can imagine. I don't know. That's it. Thank you very much. Have a great week, and look forward to tomorrow.